welcome to another episode of Let's Play Aurora LP13. I continued for a couple of weeks, and as you can see, no, that's the wrong run, but I landed some fighters on our planetary defense center, but our transports are back from Berlin with loot. Essentially, those are the components they've gathered, except for the commercial iron drives which we are building for our TAC. So, the precursors had internal fusion drive technology, fairly high tech, so I'll do nothing with this for now, but save it up for later. The lasers were from one of our fellow nations on Earth, so should be lower tech. ECM5 precursor tech. What else have we got? Fire controls. Those might have been from the precursors. I can't recall it at the moment, but it's not important anyway. What I want to show you here is we have two possibilities what to do with this stuff. Either scrap it for minerals and wealth, or disassemble it in order to gain additional tech. So let's try and see if there's any better fuel efficiency or something else which was used with this iron drive. No, wasn't. Okay, so we wasted this one. Let's see if there's some additional tech in those lasers. Yes, there is. Let's take a quick look. We gained recharge rate. Yeah, that's nice. So I'll continue to use this one. I'm not sure if I can keep the event window open. Well, we'll see. Stockpiles. More laser disassembling. 160, 200, 160, 200. Active search sensors. Let's continue for now with the ECM and ECCM and ECM. EM detection sensors. I have to take a quick look what our current technology is. We are at level 8 and 16 for the graph sensors, so I can scrap the 8, which yields us 2.4 wealth and 2.4 iridium. Okay, great. I'll disassemble the sensor for text, 320 for 11. Yeah, that's okay. Let's take a look at these reactors. Reactor power boost. I don't really use it, but the reactors are fairly cheap, so it wouldn't make a lot of sense to scrap those. And as you can see here, since this is a very low level tech, the reactor power boost, I think it's the first in line for the power boost technology. We are only gaining a couple of points, and if we disassemble higher tech, we get more. And since the sensitivity 11 is even higher, we get even more. And this is the reason why I try to save really high tech items for later. See R1. Let's take a look. Yeah, graph strength 21. Nice. So this should be even better since it has a better range. No, we need sensors now. Disassemble. Yeah, it's fairly likely that this was high tech, but I need the points. Let's take a look if there's some additional technology in those missiles. Yeah, better reload rate, nice as well. And as you can see, we're getting hundreds to thousands of points here, so salvaging is very nice regarding gaining tech. And sometimes you get a bonus. I'm not sure what causes a bonus to turn up. Essentially, we get 3 times the normal number of research points. Sadly, we just got 80, so 3 times 80 is about the same which we got for a normal disassembly here. But still nice. Oh, times 4. I'm not sure if I've ever seen times 4 before. And for a nice base rate, so we should be getting fairly close to another reload rate here for our missiles. Thermal sensors. Yeah, I'm at level 6. I have 6, I know this, so 8 will be better. Disassemble. I'll keep the 14 for now. Fire controls. Might be a tad higher than what we've got here at the moment. Nope. And this one is nice. Most likely from a precursor as well. And let's disassemble this one. Okay, let's take a quick look at our research. Mainly we got points in sensors. Yeah, that's nice. And missiles, I think. No, research, recharge rate as well. I still don't like this one. Missiles. Reload. We are researching reload rate. Yeah, and got a decent boost there. So that's nice. And since this was a very nice find here, let's take a look at the bond system, where the other... let's get rid of those events for now. Where another gigantic ship cemetery is located. So let's take a look how many precursor ships have been destroyed here. None. Long Beach, no. Chinese, US, Bonn, Lucifer, hard to read. No, those are from Earth. China, no. More Earth ships. Another precursor and another precursor. So overall 4 precursors have been destroyed. Maybe there are no precursors left. I'm not sure due to this refitting. This was stupid. Okay, so I have to assign them to new task group. The ships I actually want to move out, since if you try to give orders to a task group which has refit orders, nothing will happen. So you can't get rid of the ships which are refitting, because the game will still assign it to the original task group even if you removed them, so you have to remove the other ships. Let's rename this one task force, I think I called the other force 2. Okay. Lacking some missiles, but I don't really want to use missiles here. And you will move to the bond system. All actives on. Let's take another look here. Looks like they were getting close to bond 5 here in the end. So let's move to bond 5. Another thing I did, the small freighter from the civilian shipping line is still, or was still, working at our order to move 10 mines to Hanover. But actually this was very stupid on my part, because if it has no order, if it has no orders, it will start to move the civilian production we have on planet, and we gain a decent tax for it, especially due to the short distances involved in traveling in Seoul. So Earth to Luna is more or less nothing. The load times are much higher than the actual travel times. So this would have been a quite good help for our wealth problems here, but I've forgotten to delete the order on Earth, which, or the contract, which said supply mines. So it was happily trying to work those contracts and neglecting trading in trade goods, but I wanted to trade in trade goods to gain some taxes here. So let's take another look at Hamburg. Stable wormhole still there. And let's continue. I think I'll be back once we enter Bonn. And welcome to Bonn. So let's see if we find anything here. Due to the range of the precursor missiles, I'll drop down to 8-hour ticks here. And I take a look at each of the planets. With 4 ships destroyed, it's fairly likely that the only thing left are sorry, bases. Before I get any closer, especially now that the time just was slowed down, no, just went fast again, maybe I should set up my weapons. So, assign all missiles to the launchers, assign all launchers to the missile fire control. No point defense for now. For point defense we want the 2 quad Gauss turrets and want to use it in final defensive fire, so the whole fleet will be guarded by those turrets, and we want to copy those assignments to every identical ship in the fleet, and it did work. That's nice. Let's assign the lasers to all the Sturmvogel and the Gauss cannon to the Falke. Yeah, no need to copy anything here. Okay, let's continue. looks like normal turns. 8 hours should be 10. Yeah, 10. We might be in missile range now. Taking longer. Nothing, but I got a new scientist. Energy weapons, 25%. That's nice. Jochen, you are not fired, but you're relieved for now from your job. Cancel, yes. Rebecca will continue researching larger lasers with all 5 labs. Beam, no, 4 labs for now. I still hope that Jochen will improve his skill. Did I assign 5? Yeah, okay. And remove 1 lab and create. Yes, okay. So, nothing on Bond 5. Bond 2, Bond 2, 1, 3, 4. No, definitely not the old task group. Bond 2. Yeah, 1 is close enough that any base should be. No. Let's play it safe. We will take a look at Bond 1 as well. 3 and 4. Yeah. 1 day was not a good idea. Usually the game stops in time, but I prefer to play it safe here. But it's unlikely that there are any bases we would be able to detect 12,000 ton bases at the edge of our active search sensor, so it's unlikely. Okay, there's nothing at all. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I think I'll start to move some transports up here. Move to Bonn and transit. Move to Bonn. Transit. Anything else? Move the Gaia. No. The Gaia will just move to the jump gate. Yeah. And let's see if anything happens. I'll keep the carrot task force here for now, because if any precursors are still in the system, they should detect the emissions of the search sensor and come to take a look. Deutschland completed overhaul, okay. That's our carrier. Yeah, there it is. No, I'll wait for the new carrier to complete before trying to finish training those fighter bombers. Let's take a look. August. Okay. I think I'll pause again and be back if anything happens. A new gated jump point have been found in the burden system. I've sent the Bifrost to take a closer look. Yeah, let's see where it leads. I'm always a little bit afraid, nervous if I see any jump points on jump gates on unexplored jump points. But since Berlin is just one jump away from Seoul, it's not that unlikely or built that this was built by one of the other nations on Earth. A new freighter, that's great. That's great. Let's just hope that this freighter is going to pick up trade goods. This might help us quite a lot. Unrest in Berlin. Yeah, I don't want colonists to go to the other systems. Munich is a new system, so I'll have to live with the unrest there. Dinosaur unable to explore more in Munich. Dinosaur. Okay, just a couple of asteroids. So explore those and then refuel. Maybe by then we will know where the new jump gate here is leading to. The Xeno team down here has been at work for, I think, at least 1 year, maybe more, but that's not very unusual. They can take a couple of years before they are able to decipher the alien language. And here comes our jump ship. Let's take a quick look at the civilian shipping line. Steve wrote something about the keys needed to interrupt the auto turns, but I've already forgotten it again. Wrong one. I want to take a look here. Destination Luna. Moved infrastructure to Luna. Yeah, that's great. Moved machinery to Hanover, or from Hanover to Earth. Mine. This was a mistake. This was a mistake as well, but the rest is looking good. Okay, with Wizard of Luck, our financial situation should start to get better fairly soon. Okay, so let's retool this yard for a fuel harvester. Let's take a look if I build it up to 80 kilotons. Not the fuel base, but the thorium harvest, exactly. No engine, since we'll have a tug. 80 kilotons, able to produce 1.7 million liters per annum per year, and has fuel capacity for roughly twice that, so 2 years. Yeah, looks good. Let's retool to this. Not the Bifrost. Okay, 1 year. Retool. the end of October we will be able to start building our tuck here. So let's continue. Ground forces have reduced unrest. Yeah, that's nice. As long as no new civilians are showing up, everything's fine. And I'm pretty sure that Bonn is empty. There are no longer any aliens. Oh, just as I said it, we are starting to detect explosions. Okay. So let's take a look there. Do I really want to move there? Yeah, I want to move there. Waypoint at nuclear detonation. Darflinger. No. Darflinger is again the wrong one. Carrier Task Force 2. Waypoints. Move to. And lower again. 3 hours most likely. Since we're already fairly close. Strength 8, 6 times. That's strange. What's even more strange is that I'm moving at 3-hour intervals, so... Okay. If I recall correctly, the precursors are using mines. Maybe those were mines. I'm not sure, but I'm fairly sure that it was no ship, at least no precursor. Otherwise, we would have gotten a lot more interrupts here, or we would have gotten interrupts. We didn't get any. Let's take a look here. No, full day turn. Okay. So yeah, most likely precursor mines, but what caused those mines to explode? Okay, our salvager arrived, but the transports haven't arrived yet, so let's continue. If everything goes to hell, we got a second salvager now, so I'll surely risk salvaging all those nice wrecks here. New officer espionage. Okay, after with the next interrupt, I'll take a look at maybe establishing an espionage team here for counter-espionage. We might finally have enough people to fill up a team like this. Still full day turns. Reduce unrest, which reminds me, do we have any new administrators, especially for population growth. Okay, what am I doing hiding this brilliant administrator on Tronic? Wealth creation, mining bonus, pop growth. Yeah. Welcome, you are the new governor of Earth. And Werner Mann, wealth mining pop. You are not. He's too low in rank to be the new governor of Earth, so you get assigned to Munich. And I will have to look up what is going on here with those two pops. It actually looks like both are growing, and both are growing too fast to or that it's possible just via natural courses. It looks like the colony ships are moving there. Is one of our colony ships doing anything? No, I thought so. Yeah, I'll have to take a closer look there. Whatever is causing this, it surely is strange. So let's continue, and I'm wondering how much longer the Bifrost will take to take a look at the new unexplored system. Oh, the transports have arrived. The Bifrost is getting close. So let's take a look at some clusters of wrecks right at the entrance. Oh, it looks like the aliens' most likely precursors destroyed 4 gate builders. And now I see that in my complete idiocy, I overlooked that there's no gate here. We have a problem. We need a gate. And since we don't even have gate building technology, I think. Oh wait, we got gate building technology from the US, I think. Yeah, but it's the smallest gate which takes the longest time to produce. But we will need a gate builder. Okay, that's bad. That's quite bad. Design view. No SARM harvester. What can I use as a basis here for gate builder? Yeah, the colony ship, the larger one. So let's get rid of the handling, the transports. No, 10 engines, no way. And we need a gate construction module, which will take 1 year. Yeah, 10 is a tad much. I'm not sure if they stack. I've never tried it, to be honest, and I'm afraid they don't. Can I get below 30k? I should be able to. because if I am able to get below 30, I can just simply put it in the new yard where I wanted to build the tuck. It's slow, but this should be viable. I take a quick look at the distances involved. I'm still in 10 times mode. Yeah, that's bad. Still bad. Fuel start, fuel. Small, small, small. 16 billion. Rename. Gatebuilder 360, which is pathetic. But we are in a bit of emergency mode here. I wanted to take a look at the distances here. How far to Bonn? Quite far. No, not that bad. Okay, so 16 is more than enough. We are able to build it with the 30k we are currently building up, which will take till October to complete. No, that's wrong. October was right. So how many engines do we have on this one? Gatebuilder 360, pre-build another 3 engines and maybe a small gate construction module. Can it even be built? Pre-built? I'm not sure. Ship components. Yep, it can be pre-built, so that's nice. Let's add 3 engines here for 7. Free up some capacity and start building the module. 6% create. No, this has to be faster, but I can strip off some more. 11. April 33, still not good enough. We have enough engines, so I can switch capacity from the engines to the gate. Let's take a look at 16. January 33, still need more. 17 will not be enough. Research labs going lower still. Jump gate up to 22. November. We will not be getting it much lower, I'm afraid. Modify. 32. 12th of October, and the yard is completed by the 8th. Okay, let's do this. But what I really wanted to do, not Berlin, Bonn, move my fighters to my transports to Vrex. The first looks good. And the next cluster should be, it's a Yinyan, looks good. 970. Transport 2, task group, not task group, Rex. 970, move 2. And move the Gaia into Bonn and salvage The Virginia. Yeah, start with the Virginia. Should be fast since it's most likely a civilian ship. Virginia. There it is. And again, send the message for interrupt. Join me, please. Okay. There it is. And transport 1 will join the Gaia. Now task group is correct. Join. And I'll pause again. Oh no, we should be close to taking a look at the new system. Yeah. Yeah, definitely civilian. And the same with the other gateways here. Okay, it's completed. Nice. Most likely the transports will get filled up fairly quickly, since I suspect we'll salvage some engines from those, and the engines tend to be fairly large. There's our new system in Nebula, Düsseldorf. I don't like nebulas. Safe position. Let's take a look at if the wormhole is still in Hamburg, not Hanover. Hamburg, yeah. Still stable. So let's look at not Bonn, Berlin. No new jump point there, so let's just move the Bifrost back. And this is what I mentioned earlier. Sometimes the ship gets stuck with their nebula speed instead of going back to their original speed. And the speed in a nebula is determined by the thickness, density of the nebula. In this case, it's a level 4 nebula, and the maximum speed is 625 per armor level. So the higher your armor, the better you are able to ignore the particles which are making up the nebula, so you can move faster. But with 1 armor, the max speed of most of my civilian ships, all of my civilian ships actually, is 625. Has completed orders. Let's take a quick look if it reset its speed. Nope, it didn't. So max. Salvaging, yeah, we got 4 S3 engines. Most likely they're completely useless to us, but we have to take them. There's no option to jettison useless stuff into space, which is a kind of shame, since this will mean our salvager will fill up much faster than I'd like to. Yeah, essentially we only got the engines and some minerals, and the cargo hold is already 40% filled up. We want wrecks, we want the gateways. There was another gateway, and I think it looked like, yeah, another gateway. And I think with this, I'll end this episode. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.